Hello YouTube, this is Alchemy2 Frame Master, and if you haven't seen my last video, I showed you this door over here, where you can click it 3 times to open it. And I just wanted to show you some other door designs, or one other door design that I just thought up of. And that's right here. If you can't tell by now, the pattern, what it's going to do, I'll just show you. Like you would walk on these pressure pads. Can I not hook it up over here? Oh, I should have tested this before I freaking did that. Oh, I didn't charge it. Well, you get the point. It was supposed to move this way. Another new mistake. That's what I get for not testing it. But besides that, I'm going to do, I don't know how long this video will take me, but I'm going to try to build an elevator. And it's going to be pretty cool. It's just going to move up and down. And this is another frame thing we can do using frames. So I'm just going to start building it off the ground a little bit, so I have some room, because this is only like 3 blocks deep. Actually, that might be enough, but I'm going to want this deployer down here. I'm going to want my frame motor, whoops, right here, and that will be facing up. And over here, I'm going to want a block breaker. Block breaker. By the way, these are all from Red Power, if you didn't know that. And this one's going to be facing down. So right there, this will be the main shaft part. And over here, I'm just going to do something like this. Oh, whoops. Deployer. Alright, and then I want to go over here. I'm just going to get some pneumatic tubing. Just switch it up with this. And the block breaker and deployer only require a redstone signal, so that will help me out with this build. Alright, now that I got that set up, what will basically happen is when we hit the down button, what's going to happen is this is going to dispense a... how should I start? Alright, so when we want to go up, this deployer right here will deploy a frame. Whoops. And at the same time, this frame motor will move it up. So after you click the up arrow, it will deploy another frame and then move the frame up. And on the opposite side, you'll have a frame motor like this, and when you click down, it will break the block and then move this frame down to here. So yeah, there's some stuff down there. And let's see, I just want to do this. That should be enough. I'm not going up very high. And let's see, these both need power, so got a bat box over here. And this is a really simple elevator. I've built one in a hotel before, and it took a while. And it was really nice. You could tell what level you're going to go on. This is just a basic one, just to give you an idea of what you can do with your base if you have Red Power installed or all that stuff. So I'm going to load charge up. Oh, and not enough items helps with using Red Power, because you can have different inventory saved. So say I need covers, I can just load this, or I need the batteries, I can load that. For all my frame stuff, I can do that. For my filler, this is a different mod. Or my building materials, or my thermal pile stuff. It just helps. So I'm just going to fill this up all the way before I forget. And I'm going to go over here and do the same. That one's the dead one. So is that one. Oh yeah, you can tell when frame motors have enough power, because these little blue lights will turn on. That's just another signal saying that they have power. Alright, there we go. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do that. Oh, and the reason why this is getting charged, and it's draining and filling, is because with red power, it tries to balance all the electricity power. So there's a little store up in here, and it's balancing its power with this. So these both have the same amount of power right now, which is nothing. Just gonna fill this up. And no mas. Alright, there. Now I won't break it. And then, for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna run some cabling here. I'm gonna have a receiver. This the receivers don't come with red power, but it's an add-on to red power. It's a wireless Redstone Chicken Bones edition, I think it's called. And I'll show it to you real quick. Basically, these are receivers, and they can receive signals, Redstone signals from transmitters or a wireless remote, which I have in my hand, which just makes life easier because you don't have to use buttons or anything. And up here, see, I'm gonna build a platform. Up here, just a 3x3 platform. Usually you would build this part underground, so when you walk in, this will be level with the floor. And let's see, yeah, that should work. And I'm just gonna get some covers here so they don't try to pull up the motors with them. Alright. And that's about it, really. I'm just gonna say, hey, here, wait. Just build a little staircase up. Alright. And then I'm gonna build a second story up here, say like I need to get up to here. Like say you're building inside of a mountain, and you have a high place to get to, and you don't like using ladders, because that's too mainstream, you can just use this. And I forgot to set the numbers. So let's see, up will be step number 1. So I'm going to label it 1, and down will be step number 2. What did I do? So step number 2. And to use the wireless remote, if you just click on it, it won't do anything when you first get it. So what you have to do is you have to shift and right click, and it will bring up this GUI, and it basically lets you set the frequency. So I'm going to set 1. Now when I right click this remote, this satellite should turn on, making the platform go up. And I forgot to put a cover there, so it took that stone block with me. So I'll go up, and I'll go up again. Then I get up to my destination, hop on, and say I want to go back down. I'll hit step 2, which should bring me back down to my level. Alright. And I'll show you what it looks like from down here. So, oh yeah, that's what these tubes are for. So when the block breaker breaks it, it will just bring it back into the deployer. Basically an infinite loop. So I'll show you that again. So, number 1, I'll click it. It didn't deploy in this time because there's already a block in the way, but watch when I click it again. It'll place a block, and then the frame motor will move it up. So really, you can go as high as you want until your frame. Oh, did I run out of frames? I just went too fast. And then, oh, dang it. And step 2, bringing it down. This block breaker will break the block, and this frame motor will move it down. So basically, that ends my elevator tutorial on how to build an elevator and design of a door, but this section was supposed to slide out. But since I didn't charge it, I'll show you. This is what it's supposed to look like. I step on it. Still not. Oh wait, there we go. and then it moves it out of the way, and then you can get through. And you would have motors in the opposite direction pushing them back together when you hit pressure pads here or something. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you another use for covers. Right here you see how there's not grass, these are dirt. It's because I use dirt covers. What dirt covers can do is they can cover red alloy wire. I would excuse me. I would have used grass covers to match the top, but when I go to grass cover, it brings the side of the grass. Oh, that's a facade. So, oh, I guess they don't have a grass cover. Interesting. Oh, alright. Oh, so yeah, that's how you build. Actually, just one more time to show you guys. Now, what I suggest is like, I'll show you how to use state cells real quick too. So instead of having to do all this wireless redstone stuff, say you don't have the materials for that, what you can do is this. See how many blocks does it have to go up? Like 1, 2, say 4. If you get state cells, I'll show you a easy way to do this. What state cells, or how state cells are very useful with red power frames. So how many blocks do I need to go up? 4 or 5. So that's how many state cells I want to place. I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now whenever you give these a redstone signal, do I have a pressure pad? No, I don't. Pressure pad. When I give this a pressure or redstone signal, it will click this, give out a redstone signal, click it again, and it pretty much has a domino type effect. It will send out a redstone signal and then turn the next one on. And so I'm basically going to do this. And the maximum speed you can set these is to 0.8 seconds for, like, that's as fast as the frame motors can move frames. So I'm just going to set that to 0.8 seconds on each of them. And then I'm just going to hook this up to this side. So now, when I walk up the steps, I click this button. Oh, should have added a delay. But you get the point. And it will bring you up all the way. Of course, I didn't have enough, so it didn't bring me up all the way. But that's just how state cells work. So, that concludes my how-to video of how to make an elevator and a new type of door. So I guess I will see ya next time with... Oh wait, actually, screw that. I'm going to save and quit. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of my stadium. Depending on how fast it will load. Alright. You can see my stadium over here. See this 2 out of 12 slides? Just guess what this does. When I click load frame, let me go check over here. I have some state cells lined up out here. What's this set to? I want that set to 2. And then I'm gonna set this to 1. Watch. So step 1 of my football field, it will all move down. And then when I click the number 1001, that's what my state cells are hooked up to. I don't know if the slides have enough power, but we're about to find out. I click it, give it a second to update, and basically these slide out. And then I won't tell you what I'm going to do under here because I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, see, these are low on power, so I might not finish all the way because this takes a lot of power. There's 480 frames on each slide. So, because if I went 500, that's the max limit, and it can't move anymore. So I was one block or one row too wide. So I had to kind of cut it off a block. So yeah. And there's some bats. And basically when I click 3, they extend out from here. And when I click 4, all of it comes up. And then I'm just going to do that with a whole football field. And it's going to be so badass when I'm done. Alright, well, that concludes my video. I just wanted to show you a little sneak peek preview of my plans. Actually, this might make it all the way. I'll show you what it looks like. Why is there a lever here? No. Come on. Upload. Or, not upload. Update. Do you have enough power? No. Why wouldn't you? No? The signals are done? Okay. Well, basically, that's what it looks like all the way extended into the ground. And you can't see anything when everything's, extended and it's just a regular football field. People wouldn't even realize that this would happen. So, that about concludes it for my video today. For the 3rd time. And I guess I will see you next time.